So, you head back with Rolkin Beatsmith, who you learn from him that the Beatsmiths had decided to teach a lesson. Because Edgar was Edgar. Ektar, not Edgar. Ektar. But that lesson has escalated, and Rolkin was feeling bad. So you arrive back in the paddock, and you see Ektar kind of beaten down. He's trying to fix another part of the fence. It looks like it's been destroyed a bit. The animals are still in the paddock. They're still kind of covered together. You walk up to Rolkin and... What do you say?
So we heard that you might have bought the property with a pretense? There was a little asterisk next to when... Yeah, something about a Dvorovo?
You were close. Dvorovoy.
Yeah, something about a Dvorovoy. Oh, and you know how they told you that the place was haunted and you were supposed to give offerings and then you blatantly didn't do that? That's what's happening. Anyway, here's your brother. Hopefully he can talk some sense into you.
Rolkin looks at you. Oh, I'm just here to help what I can. I don't know if there's any talking sense, but yeah, there's a Devore boy. We told you about it. You ignored us. We tried to explain, and he just kind of looks at Ektar. Oh, but those are, I thought it would have left when I purchased it, and the car left it.
Oh, is that how ghosts work? I had no idea. They just follow the host.
Well, it's more, fey creatures tend to get very attached to things. And they tend not to want to let go once they're attached. And they tend to live for a very long time. At least the ones I've read about. So, yes. Seems like you have a bit of a fey problem.
So the way I'm hearing it is, this thing thinks it's the landlord, not the squatter. It's mad at you for not paying its rent.
A good way to put it.
Oh, well, what I got to do then?
Well, my understanding is you have to leave the proper offerings to it. I do believe a family probably told you about that.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, I don't have a great memory either, so it's tufts of white hair and trinkets, exactly what we found in the nest. So perhaps you could do that a bit nicer to your horse instead of the thing.
Look, can you all help me with this?
Yes, of course.
Oh, thank
Help you.
you.
In what way?
Help him gather the parts.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. And Rolkin looks. Oh yeah, that more people help it go a little faster. Maybe we'll reduce the amount of damage that happens here. Oh, all right. There's a lot of things we can do. We can make and offer sweets. We could make some regular food, and We'll repair the stable a bit. I don't know if any of y'all ever dealt with Fae, but my understanding there's Fae appeasing rituals. We can treat the animals kindly. That's just a possibility. I don't know if any of you are singers. Damn, we need Aeon for this, huh?
Oh yeah,
But,
singing.
sing a song apology. Anything really will be.
I've been told I got a heavenly voice.
Do you really?
No, it's called sarcasm.
So this uses the influence system. Funnily enough, a system that Evelyn knows well. So those things that Rolkin just gave you are things that you can attempt to do. So we will begin it. There will be 2 rounds of it, and you're trying to gather influence points. So what I'm going to need from you all, and just a note, there are 2 rounds within the influence system. There's 2 things you can do. You can either influence or discover things, meaning you can kind of study and think about, in this situation, think about in an influence where you actually have the people you're attempting to influence visible nearby. You actually study the person. But what that can do is it can give you some extra information that can assist making your influence checks better. Now, you only have 2 rounds, so, it's going to be something to attempt, and each round is about 30 minutes. So we will start, because Evelyn has done this before, we will start with Evelyn.
Studying and discovery sound right up my alley.
Which one? Oh, discover. You want to do a
Studying,
discovery
yes.
first?
Yes, because I'm better at researching than I am at talking to people. That's why I live in a library.
So I'm going to need from you a perception check. All right, so that is a failure. You do have a hero point. Would you like to use it? You have 2, actually. That is unfortunate. The roll is a total of 7, which doesn't quite give you information. It's not a critical failure. Is a failure, so you don't learn anything from that. Aeon will follow you. I don't even know what Aeon's voice is for this, so...
An Irish
Russian.
note, I believe. Oh, no, Russian. That's right.
Oh,
Irish
he's
yesterday.
Russian in this one? Okay.
Yep.
Sorry,
Yes.
I've had Eric in multiple games, and so I have many of his voices in my head. So he's going to also do a discover. So he will attempt... Oh, that's right. He's a rogue in this one, isn't he? Oh, and he's got a good perception. So yeah, so he's going to try a perception roll. That is a success. And he's going to does some remembering. And he knows that most Dvorovoi reflexively hate white-haired beasts.
Oh.
He looks at the group in his best Russian accent. Oh, what's a Russian accent? So like,
They sound like this mostly.
I must crush you.
His pitch is a bit higher though. He brings it up.
Because he's nearest.
Frick it. I'm just gonna
Think
make
Chekhov
an
from Star
Irish
Trek.
today. No, that's English too. I don't have a
Chekhov
voice.
from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Captain.
I think if we move the white horse out of the paddock, maybe away a little bit, it might be a little easier to influence this spirit.
Maybe we could even dye the horse a different color.
We do. I
That
do
would
not
be
think
a
we have
horse of a
time for
different
that.
color.
I don't know if
I
you
don't-
know that takes some time, and it's a large horse, and
I thought they were donkey
Donkeys.
things.
there
Mules.
agu bobbies.
Oxylos?
Yes, indeed.
They're sort of like mules, not horses.
And so he says that to Ektar, and Ektar kind of nods and takes the white-haired one out of the paddock and moves it over a little bit. Not Alexis, that is you, the human. And Sistra, what do you do?
I think. I don't know. I feel like we need more information because we have a lot of possibilities. They said something about a song, something about a ritual, and I would like to try to, I think, decipher. So rather than discover, so I would like to stick with discovery.
All right, so go ahead and
And see
give
if we
me
can learn
a
anything
perception
else.
roll.
Absolutely. I did not mean to roll that private.
That's fine. Would you like to use your hero points?
Yes.
Because you
and
rolled
this
a
time I
10
will-
total.
We're off to a
Yeah,
heck
I
of a
will
start.
use my hero point.
Yeah, I did good. It was a great roll.
No blind public. There we go.
That is a success. You remember something about Devorvoys, that they detest cold iron, but they can't discern it from a normal iron. So if anyone is visibly wearing medium or heavy metal armor while trying to appease the spirit, it's probably going to make it more difficult.
I will communicate that with the group. Okay, everyone wearing medium or heavy armor, you must remove it. And I think that's myself.
I think
as
that's just
well.
you.
was
Everyone else
just
is
me.
cloth and leather.
Oh,
Yes.
that is good. That is good.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Or maybe set it out by the
What?
horse. It's a cute
Or-
horse.
Okay,
or
good
maybe
idea.
just stay away while we if we try to talk to the thing.
No, we need her help too.
Yes.
You asked all of us to help. If it's only three of us.
Studded leather is probably. It's
Studded,
light armor.
it has metal on it.
Oh, but it does have leather. All right.
Yeah. All right.
I was gonna say it's dropped.
Berdun.
Baradin's gonna drop his mace and shield next to her armor as well.
Okay.
Oh, great idea. Yep. Shields.
And are you
stuff.
going to influence or discover?
Influence is the talking to person, right?
No, influence could be making and offering sweets, making food, repairing the stables, performing classic Fey appeasing rituals, treating the tormented animals kindly, singing a song of apology, etc., etc. It's the thing. It's the offerings, quote unquote.
Yeah, okay. I mean, other than trying to sing to the poor thing, which may enrage it, I guess I'm gonna see what I can discover.
All right, give me a perception check.
Sitting there looking for my dice, and I was like, "Oh, that's right." Ugh.
Would you like to use a hero point? You rolled an 11.
That's better.
That is better. You know that probably the best things that you could do to influence this creature is if anyone has cooking lore, making and offering the sweets is probably the best. And then after that, using crafting to make food or repair the stable. Those are probably the top things you can do to assist.
If I recall correctly, this thing has a sweet tooth. Anyone around can whip up some sweet treats or things like that to leave with it. It may help in easing
Well,
its
I'm
temper. If
not
anybody
much
here
of a
knows how
cook.
to cook or craft.
Yes, well, I'm not much of a cook. I could provide flame. I am very talented at crafting as a master apprentice.
Um, I've only got a +3 for crafting. Was that
I
the only thing you
might-
said? Crafting and cooking?
Cooking lore.
I cannot cook. I
have a
don't have
plus-
cooking.
I have +7 to crafting.
Oh, you should actually do that. See, it's more role-playing wise. I'm very good at crafting. My stats is like just a +4.
I
All right,
actually like to make things frequently.
So moving into the second round of influence, we will start with Poppy.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Well, I could use my crafting skills to do something, I suppose.
Is cooking crafting, do you think?
Yes, it is. Regular
Yes.
cooking. Sweets come under cooking lore. Specialty stuff comes under cooking lore.
Ah.
But general making food.
No, I just have high helm lore.
So what are you doing, Poppy?
But I can try to make some food of some sort.
Well, okay. So describe what you're doing.
We could make it a teddy bear using the stuffing and the hair from the mules.
I don't
Give
think we
something
should
to
stuff
cuddle with
mule
at
hair
night.
in it. That doesn't feel very appropriate. What do
Soft,
fake
soft.
creatures like to eat other than sweets? I'm not specialized in sweets, but
Oh, well. Generally, they'll eat anything. It's the offering that matters, not specifically the food itself.
well,
Look in my bag to see if I've got anything.
let's see. Yes, I don't really have any food on hand to cook with.
Ektar comes over. I've got some ingredients in my pouch. I usually cook something up for lunch. Could these be helpful? And he hands you over. You see that there's some kind of jerky, dry jerky, a little bit of chicken, raw chicken. It is packaged. It's not just sitting in his pouch.
Meal ready to eat.
And a couple of vegetables, some like root vegetables and things like that.
Oh, perfect. I think I can make something out of this.
Oh, good.
And Poppy will attempt to kind of put together like a chicken stew sort of thing.
All right.
With the root vegetables and because since we have a flame available, she'll try to she uses some of the water from her pouch to kind of give it some extra moisture to cook. So as the chicken and the vegetables leave their juices behind to help flavor it. And she'll actually also cook is the chicken on the bone still, or is it boneless?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay, so she'll kind of cook it whole together so that the chicken bones actually help flavor the stock that's with it, and then she'll actually take the bones out before she finishes it up.
Actually, could I lend you some assistance? You might want to use this. And I'll hand her the tiny fungus frond.
Ooh.
That can make a hollyberry bush. And the berries are very sweet and delicious. And it might spruce up the place a bit.
Yes, berries make very nice flavoring with chicken especially, and it'll help add a richness, tanginess to the stew that the root vegetables did not offer on their own. So that's a very good thought. So she'll kind of do what needs to be done, collect some berries, add that to them.
I've dropped the description.
All right. You make up your food. It's looking mighty fine indeed. And you find a place
What are
to set
caltrops
it.
made out of?
Caltrops are metal.
What kind of metal, though?
Probably steel or iron.
Yeah.
Can I get a
Who's-
crafting check
Crafting check.
from you?
Yes. Indubitably. Crafting. Roll. Hey.
Nice.
That is a 23. That is a success. You will gain 1 influence point. Keep that in
goodness.
mind, please.
All right.
We move to Anne, and Anne is, he thinks about it a little uncertain, specifically on what he's going to do. He's going to look at his, he's going to try help repairing the stable. Maybe try to appease the house spirit that way. He'll be using...
Does he have anything in his inventory by any chance that he picked up from the last... Because I just realized the place that we just cleaned before this was literally a food place.
He does not have anything that I noticed.
Okay.
Yeah. And so he will go ahead and roll his crafting check to see.
Nice.
20 is a success. So he too will get an influence point. We move to Alexis.
Who's Alexis?
You're the only one I'm using the wrong name for, and
It's because we both start with A.
That's
I know
exactly
it
it.
happens.
all right, Ancestra.
I would like to be in charge of the trinkets. I would like to carve tiny little fey trinkets, tiny totems, and assemble them all together in the area where we've planted the trees, and perhaps even start putting together a little nest for the creature. Maybe when it gets tired of the stables, a little vacation spot.
All right. Go ahead and give me a crafting check.
And I feel like Fae are naughty, so they'll be a little naughty.
That roll was naughty.
That roll was very naughty. And I don't have any hero points, so I think I just have to suffer.
You do. That is a failure, but not a critical failure. So you are
That's good.
perfectly okay. It does not gain any influence points, but does not remove any influence points.
And also, if I have a second, Balderun, I don't know if you have a plan, but if you need something, if you wanted to spruce up the food, I do have a nectar of purification from the restaurant as well. That you could just sprinkle over like a vinegar. But let me know if you
looks
need
around, wondering who this Balderun person that she's talking to is.
Oh, come now. I was close. I was so close.
He just pokes her in the side with his elbow. Short of just giving a blessing over the whole thing, I'm not sure what I can offer.
Oh, no, that's a
Certainly
great
not
idea.
Gonna sing to the beast.
But if anyone's good at rituals, it has to be you. You should lead us. Come up with a dance. We could do like in the proposal to the window.
I'm not a bard. Choreography's not my strong point.
Well, what do you think ritual? We can all take part in it.
More of a plug and pray kind of person I am.
So, Baradun, what are you doing?
I'm looking at all my stuff. The only thing I could have thought of didn't carry over from Path Builder to here. I had silver caltrops in my bag that I paid for. As a custom item.
Remember they don't like metal.
Silver doesn't look like iron though. And since you were a heat thing, I was going to offer a couple of caltrops to make into little silver rings as part of the...
Huh.
Okay. All right.
The silver was for his needle spell against undead. Instead of just using any metal,
Right.
if it was undead, he was going to use silver caltrops to make the needles.
Okay.
I am going to be honest, I don't know if it's going to know the difference between silver and iron, but if you're committed to this, of course, you can use my flame.
Iron's known as a dark, dull gray metal. Silver's rather shiny.
Of course, we would know that. We're dwarves.
Since we already found a chain in its nest, we know
You're
that
right. We did.
Are we sure that it's its nest and not something else, like some bird or something that's keeping a nest up in there?
It feels oddly
What?
specific.
it had the white tufts of hair, and it had the
Yes,
chain
but it
in
doesn't
there.
like white animals. Why would it keep white hair?
Vengeance.
Oh.
Pretty much the sign
Yes.
of its attack, I would guess. I don't know. I mean,
This
it's
doesn't
pretty
seem like
much
a
all I
creature
can
to keep
offer other than a
trees.
prayer of hoping this works. Oh, come on,
So-
Carrie. It wasn't that bad of an idea. Stop whining.
It's up to you. So you want to make you want to try the rings?
Well, I mean, you're supplying the heat, so... and you're
Yeah,
a
I'm-
dwarf master's apprentice, so... Or forge master's apprentice, so...
I believe very much in the love language of gift giving. It is the only one I'm good at. Because physical touch, not good for me. Or for the other person, rather.
I was going to say, would they end up burning themselves?
Yes. I think it would work if there was like an ice person, like an ice version of me, like
I heard-
we would just
Well,
even
then-
out.
Maybe
Or-
then you might cancel each other out and cease to
Burning
exist.
desire doesn't overcome all.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
But perhaps I can do some research on ice spells and I create you some ice gloves or something so you can touch other people.
Ooh, that might be fun. I'm sorry. Anyway, we're getting distracted. Rings or no rings?
That's pretty much the only thing I can think of to offer. I don't have any food in my pack. I don't have
I'm
any...
telling you, ritual is a great idea.
You are a cleric. A lot of clerics know things about rituals. I've read about that. They do a lot of spiritual ones.
Short of marrying somebody, I don't know too many rituals. Like I say,
That's the
I'm more of a
beauty of
healy type, not a preachy type.
Very well.
Any spells that could enthrall it.
Don't know if I want to cast a spell over.
All right, well
I
then
mean, I
let's
could
do
try
it.
to
Here's my.
daze it, but that's the only... Soothe wouldn't do anything other than heal it for something, but we don't even know if it's... If we
Alright,
just
well,
give it
why-
extra hit points it doesn't need.
Why don't you say something that makes me really angry?
Huh?
Say you don't
Oh.
like the color of my armor that's sitting over there. Say you hate the color of my armor. Come on.
Well, it's not so much your armor as it's your breath.
And then her hair grows like a blue hot and flames up. Okay, the ring! Now!
And I hand her a caltrip, and I take a little hammer out of my pack, and we find a stone somewhere to start beating on it. And I try to make like a little clover shape out of the 4 prongs of the caltrip.
Oh, that's...
All right, go ahead and give me a crafting check.
Oh, it was almost a 20.
It was a good idea.
You still have
Maybe
a
it's
hero
into
point?
abstract art. I'm not sure.
Does not have a hero point.
Nope, I beseeched the audience, but it didn't work.
As you attempt with that final bit, the house spirit shows itself. And it shows itself in the center of the horses. As it does so, a couple of things are going to happen here. I'm going to bring you... Oh, I already have you on the map, don't I? Oh, good. Roll for
You'd rather
initiative.
say the words.
But
No, you're supposed
we
to
should
say
share
roll
the
for
map with
perception.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
That's going to happen in a second. I need you all to roll for perception. Was that better?
Much better. Thank
Catchphrase.
Catchphrase.
you. God bless America. For 29 space otters, Eric.
Oh, look. Can't wait to kill him off.
He's here in spirit. Haha, just like the ghost. Even though it's not a ghost.
So I just need Ancestress roll.
I need
Oh,
to be
I
here
rolled.
in
Thank
you, Eric.
actuality.
I rolled in the wrong spot. I apologize.
They were trying to talk me into singing.
That's better than my original roll anyway.
As this begins, you see as the house spirit riles up the Ogdenars. And I'm going to need... Oh, actually, so they start running around. And... I'm going to do a random here. So we'll see who it ends up being.
I'm trying to make sure that my armor class is actually... Yes, it's 13
One
right
attempts to bite Aeon. Let's see what happens. It does manage. No, it's a miss. It's a miss. And another one attempts to trip out of the 3 that are left. Baradoon. So let us see. Baradoon, what's your reflex? It is... Your DC is 16. You are tripped. Which means you are now prone. And now we go to the battle music. What's a good...
It says my reflex is a +6.
Yep.
It says I'm trained in reflex.
I just roll the buttons, you know?
What do you
I don't
mean?
really look at the numbers.
What is your question?
Oh, you said what was my reflex, and I finally found it on the thing. It says I'm trained in a +6.
Yeah, you're
I have no idea what
+6.
that means.
That's your reflex save. When you do reflex saves, when you roll your d20, and so your reflex DC is 16. When DCs are always 10 plus whatever the number is.
Oh, okay.
And so your reflex DC is 16. They rolled a 19, and as such, you were tripped.
Oh, no.
And we begin our battle. Why won't my battle music start? It's fine.
So I got tripped by the donkeys.
Why am I prone?
Oh, I had multiple people selected by accident. I will get those off of you guys.
Thank you.
Because I was doing the random and forgot to unselect. Only one person should be prone. There we go. Totally my fault. So we begin the encounter. You immediately see the 2 dwarves move way away. You know they're not going to be helpful. They are not fighters. And as such, yeah. The Dvorovoy looks up, and she... I know it shows a beard here, but it's a she. It's just the token they give me. She kind of cackles. Algerschmick is here today to take you down a tier. And she casts Entangle.
Ah! Anything but leaves! Oh no! Whatever will I do?
Oops. I want to adjust that ever so slightly. Oh, that's cool! There we go. Do you see that? Do you see
I liked
that?
it where you had it before.
And I need... So plants in the area entangle the creatures. Each round the creature starts its turn in the area, it has to attempt a reflex save. On a failure, it takes a 10-foot circumstance penalty to its speed until it leaves the area. On a critical failure, it also immobilized for 1 round. Okay. So on the initial casting, I need Aeon, I need Baradoon, and I need Poppy to give me the save that is in chat, please. Poppy fails, but it's just a 10-foot penalty for you, Poppy. Aeon succeeded. And so did Baradun. So it's only a 10-foot penalty. Nothing beyond that currently. And then the Dvoravoy is going to bump over here. We go to Ancestor, the only one who is left out. Ancestor, by the way, you also now have a hero point. So everyone, thank you, Black Man Inc., for that.
Thank you. Oh, thanks, buddy.
Oh, we're
We
on the
just made
big
you-
screen. Hold on one second. I need everybody to wave to Eric and his game store.
Hi, Eric in Game Store.
All right. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
No, that's wonderful. We just gave you so many nice things. Why are you like this? And I would like to recall knowledge in that moment.
Target it. Give me your recall knowledge roll. Very nice. I like this.
I'm learning. Though I don't know where to do recall knowledge.
It's in your basic action macro
Oh, yes, it is.
under
Let's see,
R
is it this
for recall.
Nope, not raise a shield. That's not what I wanted to do.
No, not raise a shield.
Sorry, ignore that.
Ignore it.
Recall knowledge.
All right. What are you trying to learn about it?
A weakness.
A weakness. All right. You know that this thing, weak to fire.
Wonderful. That's perfect. Okay. I have learned it is weak to fire, and I will now test this hypothesis. I will start by, I think before I can do anything, I must channel my elements, so I will start there. And obviously channeling my one and only fire.
All right. So apply that effect.
Yes.
Apply it now.
Okay. And I will fire a single elemental blast from
love
where I
it.
stand.
All right.
Okay, kinetic aura was applied, now blast it.
Dude, I love
Oh,
the
it's up here.
entangling rooks. That looks so cool. Wonder if
Alright, give me a good roll.
I delete this, is it gonna delete? It's a miss.
You know, I think I would like to use the hero point in this situation, because I would like to not die today.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm going to re-roll.
Oh, that is a success.
Woo! Alright. Some damage.
Very nice. You see, as the fire hits, your knowledge of Dvoravoy is not good.
Just kidding. I lied. Oh no, I can't lie, but I thought I was telling the truth, but I wasn't.
Luckily, you've been given another hero point.
You were misinformed. It's all good.
Yes. You know, I really thought. Anyway, that's my turn.
All right. Oh, look at that baby girl. She's so tired.
Oh.
All right. Poppy, are you good to go?
As good as I'm gonna get.
Let's do it. I first need a roll from you. Please give me a reflex roll.
I thought that was if only
At
if I
this,
move.
no. Oh,
Didn't move out of
no.
it.
Each round that a creature starts its turn in the area, it must attempt the reflex save.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna fail no matter what.
So it's just a minus 10. You're not immobilized. So that's 15, 20, 25.
I can do 25, so that's my full movement
That's
right
perfect.
there. All right. And Poppy will look to her ancestor and be like, you were looking for weaknesses, correct? You do recall cold iron. We literally just talked about this a little while ago. In fact, that's why you had to take all your armor off.
Right.
Speaking of, a quick note. You do have your armor off, right?
I do. My AC is very low right now.
Okay, very good.
Yep.
But yes, just in case you needed a reminder,
I did.
that is the answer to your question. I made soup. Most people like my soup. I don't understand why you're so angry with us. I tried my best. I advised them against making bad things. No one listens to the wizard.
No one listens to the
No
wizard.
one listens to the wizard. Marked.
And then I'm not interested in fighting you. I think you could be, well, very helpful if the right arrangements were made. I apologize for the situation at hand, but that is my turn.
Wait, that was your turn.
Yes, Poppy doesn't want to fight the creature
Okay.
because she thinks that it could be beneficial if the right things are applied.
Everyone is still in the yard. The horses are still running around wildly.
Oh, I meant to ask about that.
Yes, no, they are. They are. So this will be.
But they have to make a save as well, don't they?
There's enough outside that. Yeah.
Rough.
So we'll do a random pull. This will be. This time against Ancestra will be the Jaws. For 4 damage, and then for the trip, it will be against Aeon. And I'll make sure to, there we go. And so Aeon needs to, or they need to do an athletics. 19, I think that's going to put Aeon on the ground. Reflex. No, his reflex is 19. So DC. So he's fine.
Beats, doesn't it?
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
so-
yes it does. Yes it does. So he's prone. There we go. And we go to Barradoon on the ground.
See, so I have to do a reflex.
You do have to do your reflex save.
Wow.
You have a hero point. Would you like to use it?
Do I need an action to... What does the reflex save do again?
That's
Just
for the.
slows me.
No, you're going to be immobilized with a crit fail.
But I don't need an action to start singing, right?
No, you don't need an action to start. I mean, it depends on what you're singing about exactly.
An apology song.
Well, I mean, if it's
Or
a
is it
long
too late for
song, usually you get a free action to like shout a direction or something like that.
Okay, yeah. It's okay. Yeah, I may as well. Where did it go?
All right.
Hope if I put that up there.
That is better. You are actually totally fine. You're still on the ground, but the entangling roots does nothing to you.
Okay. So I can stand up and move, or
You can
roll
stand
out
up
of
as
that?
an action, yes.
How about just rolling 5 feet?
That is an action as well.
A genius and a scholar.
All right. Second action.
Hang on. Not quite what I was having in mind.
And Flyby Stew, I now see that you gave one too, so I'm going to give it to Barradoon, who doesn't have one. So there
Would
we
I
go.
need recall knowledge? Recall knowledge would be another action, right?
Correct.
Where exactly is that again?
You target the creature first, so target, hover and hit T. Then go to your basic action macro, should be in your macro bar
Oh,
at the bottom of
okay.
your screen, and then click Recall Knowledge. All right, what are you trying to learn?
Anything we haven't learned at this point.
Yeah, I need a specific.
Uh,
I mean, you've already learned weaknesses, obviously. And everything else within a creature is immunities, weaknesses,
Resistances,
resistances, special
Special
actions,
abilities.
special passives, and weakest or strongest saves.
weakest saves.
All right, so you know that this creature probably is not strong against things that attack its fortitude.
Okay, explain that one to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
You just asked
No,
what
I
the
know,
weakest save
but
was.
what is fortitude?
You have 3 saves
That's,
in Pathfinder 2e. You have reflex saves, will saves, and fortitude saves. So if you have spells, they might attack a certain save.
Okay.
I.e., if you look at, for example, you have...
Your
Divine
fortitude
Lance.
is like your constitution. So, like, it would be anything that attacks their, like a poison or something like that. Something that would make them sick. That sort of stuff.
Yeah, and then like your daze attacks their will save. Just looking at it, I can see that.
And the daze is a 2 action, so I can't do that anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and well, I don't have my shield. Damn it. Where did I put my shield? Can you mark on a map where we put our?
Yeah,
It's-
it was outside the paddock over here.
Oh, way out there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No sense trying to run for that. Can we attack? Well, no, that's everything's 2. I'm gonna cast guidance on Ancestra.
All right.
Thank you.
That works. Cast that spell. Make sure she's targeted. And there it is. Oh, it didn't auto cast. That's fine. I'll pull it over.
Thank you, Terry.
The creature kind of cackles. And will... What is... It's going to... Oh, yes. Eric, we love you.
Whose face? Mine or Terry's?
And so you see the creature pulls out a hoof knife and stabs it down. And that will be all 3 actions. We go to Ancestra.
Right from where Ancestra is, she's going to look at this fey creature and look at Poppy and say, It seems we are trying to avoid a fight, and yet this creature seems pretty much like they want to. So let me try staring it into submission. And I will walk up and draw my Thunder Mace.
All right.
I'm actually going to stay 10 feet away, and I will try to demoralize it by saying, "You will submit." Hair will glow blue, and the 10-foot aura will encircle me and Aeon. It's not really going to protect him, but pretending he's in my circle of protection.
All right. I like this.
Okay. This is going to have to be lucky because I'm just truly not good at this.
You are definitely not good at it. Okay.
That's all right.
That was good 3 actions you did.
My guidance doesn't help with that, or was it already in there?
That guidance
Is
wasn't gonna help.
demoralize? I believe demoralize is 1 action. Do I get 1 more?
You
No, I
walked,
drew my
you
thumb under
drew your-
mace.
Yep.
You're right. Yep, that's it. We're good.
And yeah, the guidance wasn't going to help with that. Not that roll. The Poppy.
Is there anything that Poppy can do to try to calm the animals down so that they will stop stampeding?
Great question. Yeah, if you give me a nature roll.
Okay. I'm actually trained in nature. I mean, it's not very good, but I can certainly try that.
Yep.
Okay, nature.
Stab it into submission.
Oh,
I'm
going
assuming
to
we'll be
reroll
using
that.
a hero point there, right?
Yeah. Well, the dice hate me tonight.
They do.
Jesus.
It's a
They
bold
hate all
attempt.
of us tonight.
Ugh.
All right. But you can keep trying if you wish.
Yes, that's what I want to do. I'm going to keep trying to help with this. I'm frustrated right now. I can't
Understandable.
recall exactly the way this is supposed to work. I remember reading something about animal handling once, but
Ooh!
That is a success. Now, it does comment a couple
That's
down,
right.
but you know it's going to need more than just one. There are so many in there.
right. Oh, that's right. I remember how this works. Yes.
One more.
I think I'll try one more time. Oh, Nadia, honey, give me some.
Natia would like to try one more time, too.
She would like to rage.
But she would.
Ew.
You
Father?
realize it's just going to be short. You do have a hero point, though, was given to you by Black Man Ink.
Yeah, I'll
God
try again.
bless.
So hopefully my friends won't get stampeded to death by animals. All right, let's give it another shot. Reroll that. Oh dear.
Not a critical failure, though. Who does that go to, Space Otters? You got to let me know. I will allow you to
Poppy.
actually... that's for Poppy?
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
All right. So, Poppy, you have started to calm the animals down. That is working, but you know you've got more work to do.
Yes.
It's Aeon's turn, which I honestly think I skipped him last round.
Do you
And I
think,
feel bad.
oh, yes, that
Yeah.
might be.
So he's going to make a reflex save. He should be fine here. He's a rogue. Yep, he's fine. So he's going to stand up.
How's his nature?
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
Oh,
He's going to come around and target the creature.
oh, right.
And then he's going to
You-
pull out his weapon. That's actually his 3 actions.
Okay.
Now, because of what you've done, this does actually benefit the group. Just so you are aware, Poppy. We've got to pick our random person who will take the bite. Oops. It's going to be Aeon.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, Aeon. We love you. But because of what you've done, nice work, by the way, it will take... it's still going to do damage. Oof. And then for the other 3, let's see who is going to be attempted to be tripped. It appears as if it will be Poppy. And Poppy, what is your reflex DC? Poppy's a wizard. Poppy will be prone. Wizards are not known very well for their quick reflexive movements. And we go to Veridoon.
No, unless there's a good book sale on. Very quick
Okay.
then.
It's saying I'm still prone
Yeah, you never stood up last turn.
and off guard.
Yep.
I thought I moved out of... Oh, I rolled out
You
of the
crawled,
circle. That's
yep.
right. Yep. I'm going to stand up.
All right, so right-click that off your character. So when you're selected, top right, the steps. So click your character, and then there in the top right, next to the chat box, is a little circle with steps in it. Right-click that.
Oh, in the chat. Okay. All it's doing is giving me a definition of what prone is.
Right-click it. Click it with your right mouse button.
Yeah, I am. Pop out message. That's all it's saying. Oh, there
It
is.
even says on it, right-click to remove effect. There you go. You did it.
Okay. That's very confusing. I'm looking at the little icons in the chat, but I had to right-click on the ones on the upper right of the screen.
Yeah, that's what I said. The top right of the screen next to the chat.
We can always
You threw
look
me off
at
when
it
you
up
said
there
look in
after
chat,
stream.
so that's what I was right-clicking on. I'm sorry. I'll get the hang of it. I've never
No
actually
worries.
been this in-depth into Pathfinder. So.
Forge is its
Okay,
own, like we said, it's its own beast.
Yeah, no. Those. I had it. I will cast. Days on it.
Oh, Eric, you're ridiculous. Oh, Eric, you're near
do I have to
death.
actually cast something?
To do what?
Where's the days?
You target it,
I targeted it.
then you cast your spell. There you go.
Sorry, wrong button again. So
And so he will do a will say, oh.
Ouch. I don't
All
like
right.
this guy.
And so we move to the creature's turn.
Oof. I did just yell at it to submit.
Yeah, no, you did. You did indeed. And he's going to attempt to make you submit.
Now that's just rude.
You're right. It is.
Hit by +1. Oh, sad. If only I had my armor. No, Terry! I had 1 HP left, I thought. No?
Let me...
I thought I had 2 HP left, actually. Wait, how many? did I take
20
damage?
points of damage.
I started with 22. When did I take damage before? Oh, I got hit by a horse.
Yeah.
Here we go again!
Poppy, you see as Ancestra tumbles to the ground 2 gashes across her neck. What do you do?
Yeah, this is not going well at all. She'll stand up.
Okay.
She'll brush her robes off.
Of course.
And then she's going to attempt to get the animals to stop stampeding again.
All right. And I can give you that in chat so to make it easier.
Oh, perfect. That
There you
makes
go.
it even easier. Thank you.
That is a success.
Ooh.
You have calmed down what appears to be about half the horses with those 2 successes.
Okay. I guess I'll try again.
Wonderful.
You realize that you're almost there. One more good calming down and these creatures are done.
Unfortunately, that'll have to wait till my next turn because I had to stand up first.
That's right. What does
Oh,
Aeon...
I ended my turn. You skipped.
Oh, that's fine. I've got it. Oh, what does Aeon do? What does Aeon do? You know what Aeon does first? How's your
Takes
nature,
potion.
Aeon? How is your nature, Aeon?
I do believe he bought potions at the beginning of the campaign, but I
He
know
did.
he took 1 already.
He did. How's your intimidation, Aeon? How's your intimidation? Oh, man, Aeon. All right, yeah, Aeon's going to use a potion. So he'll pull out a potion. And he'll take 4 healing. So that's 2 actions done. And he's going to...
I think you accidentally brought me
Oh,
back.
I did. I had you targeted. That's my fault. I've got it.
If you ever feel like you want to also apply it, feel free. Just a little fun potion
He only
from the
had
sky.
1 potion. I think for his third action, he is going to... All right, Eric. Oh. He's going to... He knows the horses are still running. He's going to try intimidation. He's going to try an intimidation check to scare the rest of them out of the paddock into the loving hands. Please be a good roll. Please be a good roll. Please be a good roll. Please use a hero point. Please use a hero point. Please use a hero point.
Yay!
That is not enough.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, it works so well with the other
She was
rolls.
treating the horses nicely.
Yeah.
He was trying to scare them away.
Shame.
All right. I hate to do this, but I've got to include Ancestor into this. Random choice is Poppy for the attack. Now, because of Poppy's work, that attack is at a -3. So we'll add that circumstance.
Ew.
Poppy will take a little damage. They're not much. And then for the tripping, as there are only 2 up, it will be attempted on Barradoon. Barradoon falls down again. Nope. Let me check something. I'm just double checking the actually that's -3. That will be 16. Barradoon meets beats. So Barradoon is prone.
So close.
So close. So we go to Barradoon. 'Tis you.
Yeah. Well, if I stand up, I can't do what I wanted to do, but... do I have to do a reflex save to stand up, or just stand up?
No, you just stand up.
Well, I was going to do a healer's blessing and then a heal on her, but I don't have 3 actions anymore, so I will just use
You can
the
do
2
that from the
actions.
ground, though. You can cast spells from the ground.
Yeah, you don't have to stand up to cast a spell.
Oh, okay. Then that's... Okay.
Wow, this is
So-
amazing.
Is it amazing?
I hope so.
We'll see once the spell is cast.
It's not letting me cast it. There we go. Never mind. So I'm casting Healer's Blessing on her,
Yep.
and it's automatic, right?
Yep. It's already on her.
And then I need to
Or-
cast a...
Let me see. Spell effect, maybe not. I'm just going to verify. There we go.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but she's too
Is she-
far away. That's
Is she out
30
of range?
feet.
Crap.
She's at 45 feet away.
away. So I will give you your focus point back, though. So
Okay. Well, then I can't even heal her. She's too far away without stepping in.
now the good news is you can move into it. You will not take a reflex save because it's the beginning of your turn.
How far can I move?
Well, you're
Mhm.
on the ground, so oh yeah, no, you'd need to stand up and move first.
Can I just roll 30 feet?
No, you when that would be 5 feet per action.
I know. So I'd only be able to move 10 feet.
Correct.
Really not going to help.
No, there's nothing good here right now.
Yeah, there really isn't.
I mean, standing up would be good to start.
Well, you said I can cast from the ground.
You can, but nobody's close to you unless you're just attacking them.
Yeah, I've got to look at
Yeah.
that.
Because the 2 action heals 30 feet as well.
Yep. Yeah, you've got nobody close. Nobody.
Yeah.
You can't heal anybody. Let me rephrase that. from where you're
I can't daze her because she's out of range now too. Damn it.
at. Yeah.
Alright, how far can I move? So I could, like, move... I can move there?
If
10
you're just
feet?
going to crawl. But if you stood up, you could move farther.
Oh, and
This
that's what I'm sorry, I'm asking how far I can move if I stand up.
20 feet, right?
Yeah,
You're a
whatever
dwarf.
your movement speed is.
So if I stand up, and I can move to there, she's within range. 35 feet.
Nope, 35 feet.
Damn it.
It's alright. I'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I also want to... I was trying to daze the dumb bird. Or the spirit. Everybody's too far away unless I actually go into...
I mean, you could
Daze is a
try to make your
two-action. I
way
already
around.
stood
You
up.
could try to make your way around the circle some more too, and then just be prepared the next time.
There's also the option of calming the rest of the horses.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. We'll give that a try. That's what...
Wouldn't be
nature-
able to calm it because you're not trained in nature like Poppy is.
Oh.
So I can't really do anything but move. Try to get closer to everybody.
So are you standing up first then?
Yep.
So go ahead, click that off of you. All right. Second action. That's 25 feet, yep. That's 20 feet there.
Oh, let's stop it.
All right.
And I'm done.
That's 2 actions. You've got one more. You stood up, you moved.
I thought moving 20 feet was 2 actions.
No, that's 1 action. Your
So I
movement
moved
speed
20
is
feet
20
more.
feet, so for each action, you can move 20 feet.
I'm sorry this is taking so long. I'm trying to see if I've got anything I can do. Oh, yes, I can't. No. She's still 35 feet away, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
you've got movement or you've got nature. Or not nature, but intimidation.
Correct.
Just go around
I was
the...
going to try and throw guidance on you again, but you're still too far away.
Too far away.
I can't. I'm immune for a
Immune
minute.
for an hour.
An hour.
Oh, okay. I could send you a message. Okay, I'll just move again.
All right. All right. So we go to the top of the round. The creature looks down at the body of Ancestra. There you lie in the dirt. Oh, I bet that did hurt. And will move and strike.
That's just mean.
This is fun. And she will move here for her third action. Poppy.
Poppy's going to try calming the animals again.
All right.
Can you pop the thing back up in chat? I think that...
Oh, yes. That makes things easy.
Yeah. Thank you.
And that does it. You
Nice.
see, all of the horses are calm. That will officially defeat that.
Lovely. Now, things that are calmer, maybe we could have a conversation and you couldn't stop stabbing all of my friends. Perhaps. I have more treats in my bag if you'd like.
The Fae turns and grins at you. As you look at it, you come to the realization that this creature is unhappy. And I'm unsure, you are unsure, whether the time is available to try calming her down.
Okay. Well, then, for my next action, I will attempt to recall knowledge.
All right.
See if I can learn anything else about her that might be useful.
So we did weaknesses, but I failed. But, you know, you got the iron part. Fortitude is weak against. What else?
What are you trying to learn?
Special abilities?
All right. You know that this creature has an attack of opportunity.
Ew.
All right. Well,
Did you hear that?
take small steps around that creature. It's highly recommended. Let's see. What can I do?
Who's got the cold bracelet? The cold iron bracelet? Did Eric have that?
Maybe I don't have it. I will then move a little closer. Right there.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. We go to Ancestra.
The coffin. Where did it go?
Why isn't Ancestra up above?
I think when Aeon went unconscious, it made things weird.
Well, it would have moved Aeon, but not Ancestra.
It pushed her down for some reason. I don't know.
Okay, I'm just going to toss her back up there.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at my actions and I don't see like a not my actions, but the little thing. I
So
don't
it's
see a
actually not your
recovery,
turn yet, so don't worry.
Oh,
It's Baradun. Yeah, I'm just going to go with that. Baradun.
Okay. I'm going to reach into my pouch again and pull out a regular caltrip
Okay.
made out of iron. I'm going to needle dart her.
Okay.
Oops. Choose other target. I don't have the cold metal. I was kind of trying to find out who had the cold metal bracelet. If they could throw it to me, I could use that. Doesn't she not like cold iron?
either way, if either of us had it, we're both down.
Correct.
Oh, that's right. Oops, wrong. Stop that. Hang on, I keep pushing the wrong buttons. There we go. So, that right? An attack.
Yep.
Wow.
All right. Would you like to use a hero point?
Do I have? Oh, I do have one. I don't have a lot of faith in that today, but whatever. It's not saying to use a hero point anywhere.
You just right-click the 14 and re-roll using the new result.
Oh, and keep the new results.
Yep.
Okay.
That will hit. Roll for
There we
damage.
go.
Nice.
Roll damage.
All right. You have one more action.
I don't have a shield to raise.
No, and no special damage that we notice from the iron.
Regular iron? No.
I guess we just realize they're silver anyway.
I'm not close enough to touch Aeon.
You are
Right.
not.
In that case, I will cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yep.
Target me. Did that work?
Yeah, that's fine. All right. We go to the top of the round, and we'll go ahead and roll to see whether he is living or dying. He continues to die. And Sistra.
Do what you're good at, Ian.
I already rolled. It was a failure.
I see that.
Okay, just making sure.
It is the creature's turn.
Yeah, I wonder who she's gonna attack next. Ouch.
Are you still up?
Currently.
Should be.
All right, Poppy.
Well, I really hate to do this. We've gotten off on the wrong foot after all, and, well, unfortunately, I don't want to see all my friends die, so, well, I'm sorry. She's gonna move, and then she's going to cast. Let me just double check range real quick. Sorry. Yes. She's going to cast Fear on the
Oh,
poor
I like
boy.
it. All right.
Hey,
Nice.
Frightened 2. That ends your turn, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Baradun.
How far away is Ancestra?
She's right here.
I know, but 25 feet. Okay.
Don't forget the Fae has a attack of opportunity if you're near it.
Huh?
You if
Poppy just said step lightly. She didn't say
oh
anything else.
oh
So
okay
that would be meta knowledge.
oh
Alright. Baradun's going to cast. Where'd it go? It's right way to deer. 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 And a deer.
All right.
nice.
So, Ancestra, take your
Points back.
healing, and what is your third action?
I'm going to step back.
All right.
One steps in. Because if I step farther, that gives her an attack of opportunity, right? Or is that
We don't-
a different game
yeah.
system?
Unknown. All right. Back to the top round. Here comes a recovery check.
You can do it, Eric.
All right. Ancestra.
Great. I am going to start off. Do I want to stand up? I wasn't expecting to be able to. I'll start. Yes. I'll stand up. I'll grab my thunder mace. And I will do a single elemental blast in her direction.
All right.
I'm just gonna hope that this works. One action is the one I want. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to hit unprone. Let me... do the magic. One more time. Alright. Apologies. Rolling. Great.
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
I would love to.
Roll for a lot of damage.
All right. Do you have another action?
No, I do not, because I stood up and I picked up my thunder mace.
Creature is frightened.
There you go, lass. Keep at it.
The creature is going,
Thanks for bringing me up. That sucked.
is going to step here.
So that I brought you up. I could put you back down if you'd like. Ow. Why does she roll so good?
We're just very
Okay.
unlucky.
You see, as Barradoon falls to the
Wow.
ground. Shouldn't be dying for it, should be dying 2, so I'll fix
Yeah,
that.
it automatically applied it
Yeah.
like it does.
And then for the third action. I'm not done with you yet. Poppy.
All right. So then. Okay, let's see. You really are troublesome, aren't you? And then Poppy is going to cast a spell. Let's see, double checking distance. All right. I would like to cast Breathe Fire.
Okay.
I'm going to try to not hit Ancestra in the cone, so I'd like to angle it. I can't do my cone right now because my arm is a little stuck under the baby.
Okay, give me a second. I will put your
Isn't
cone
Ancestor
down.
kind of immune to fire?
No. I am
No.
resistant.
Actually,
but-
yeah,
Well,
you
that's what I
can
meant. Yeah, that's what I meant.
you can get without hitting ancestry
Okay.
easily.
So then that's what I will attempt to do then. So just the reflex save. For
Yeah. Nice choice. We'll take half damage.
Okay. Oh, that was not great.
Yeah. And
All
is
right, well, that's my turn because I moved first. Ooh, the animation's cool though.
it is.
I can't see it.
We go into round 7.
Oh, yeah, I can. Never mind.
But before we go into round 7, we're going to take our one and only break of the day because the statement is here and does not get a hero point. He doesn't have one. We'd be going into it. You can't give him one during the break. He will have a roll to see if his character lives. He is at dying 3. No hero points have been given to him, and as such, we will see what happens.
Are we allowed to do that when he's not here?
We will see what happens after the break.